full color lipogram. What dwarf, snow white, what witch, what armor, what magic, what noise, what light, what heat, what rage, what soul, what lie, what matter, what space, whatness, what surface, what tish, what appearance, what night, what house, what maid, what nuns, what byrony, what cannon, what feather, what flag, what friar, what lead, what lupine, what meat, what metal, what plague, what Russia, what slave, what slaver, what slavery, what slaving, what man, what woman, what head, what boy, what eyed, what boyism, what hood, what cloak, what powder, what faced, what marked, what spot, what livered, what pudding, what screen, what pallor, what smith, what stir, what top, what field, what whitey, what mountains, what plains, what river, what white sea, what hair, what skin, what Russian, what club, what neighborhood, what Christmas, what coat, what gown, what dress, what hills, what movement, what drinking fountains, what lake, what oak, what mills, what marsh, what owl, what spring, what settlement, what Solomon, what swan, what post, what plains, what pigeon, which pass, what haven, what hall, what castle, what cloud, what city, what creek, what bluff, what bird, what earth, what deer, what rock, what stone, what sands, what house, what country, what bear lake, what sulphur, what island, what pine, what center, fort, what cap, what water, what wine, what face, what print, what paper, what eyes, Dutch, what akale, what car, what paint, what sulphur, what sails, what whale, what wings, what leather, what flax, what clover, what ant, what oak, what pine, what poplar, what down, what gum, what throat, what throated, what wood, what weed, egg, what flower, what bait, what fish, what peacock, what elephant, bleach, what white, what wash, what washer, what out, whiting, what. This one's called Alterity. Is there a note? Revise first in order, from Joshua Clover. Alterity. God, this is horrible. Behavior ends in finite surreptitious fog light equals sum of mitochondria colon fission. Subtract minus initial quantity is less than 3 or heart. Dog bone electric not equal contiguity conduit. A reassembled silicone liquidity droops like postpartum breasts. The barriers are skin type barriers, thin white exteriors, separated gaseous for solid. All orifice is abstinence. All orific abstinence is, was, has, future verb to be, struggle pertinent. Thinginess, consciousness, ladder, window, salvation, healthcare bill. All pound value, we pound value, need pound value, is pound value, love. We want to know about how machines work. Sleep comes sparingly in as meridian. The night, it's a world of revelation, a spinning, a snow globe of reasons. The specifics conjugate and happen. We are in love with polar bears. Our lives are over. We do everything together. It's kind of fun. So I wanted to read, I thought I had this grand idea to just read a large section of Ben Lerner. Do you guys know Ben Lerner? Probably 3 of you do. 5? 5's good. So he's a poet. I'm writing a paper on him right now, which means he's just stuck in my brain and I think he's an asshole. So the poem's called AM FM Radio. If you understand the word infinite, then you shouldn't have trouble understanding my poetry. I'm tired of messing with you. Let's be friends, the whole of us. We can ride bikes together through the never-ending streets of our continent. I'll tell you how I hate Ben Lerner, and how I want to wear the skin of Ben Lerner, and how when I got married, Ben didn't come because he wasn't invited, which I'm sure you can understand, right? I know you would. We should celebrate this moment with a little Chardonnay and books of poetry from the library. After that, we can watch the stars fall into our atmosphere and ignite into a moment that we would capture between our memories and a digital camera, using one to reinforce the other for the rest of our lives. This one's almost as funny. Sentinel staff writer. Sewing machine table lined with orange thread. In the way that lines tread themselves one into another knotted other. Stop sign fabrication is an assembly line type production which we can blame on Ford, and it's the Army's fault that we have bureaucracies who cannot use sewing machines to save themselves from shopping at the mall, only at the mall. I'm neither bureaucrat nor Army infantryman, and I too shop the mall unknowing sewing, while desiring contrast stitching orange and flowers growing from my chest. The referent of no parking is an empty space of paved surface, occasionally marked with paint of various colors, rarely orange. Enforcement operates through notices and notes from a chromatic scale, half-step B to C. More smog, more sunsets, less stars, more asthma, less perfection, more flaws, more orange, orange more. This one's called Personal and Confidential. Sidewalks squared into the old mosaic, which unfolds until the frame guides you to a window. This is photography movie landscape, hope and civilization sprawling for a better view. The view are squares on brightly colored squares, rectangles hovering in place separated by wall, two sheets of glass layered over each other, the red-blue of 3D image rotating from emergency vehicles. It seems that the single breath takes up the space of a parallelogram, and the collective exhale of failed investments more and more mosaic graphs, where expectations are less than but not equal to Florida, the decreased area of rectangled newspapers, the paperboy cannot throw extra copies at dogs and windows, at the TV health insurance commercials give the paperboy a helmet, he does backflips and pedals down the thumbs up block, screens paused, the image is an inversion of E.T., a bicycle upside down, blue sky squaring back to earth, the digital cable box that displays the square root of advertising, legal pages greater than public spaces, rubber checks, iPods, computers, books, doors, windows, stage, first class, mail plates, pictures, paintings, lots, warehouses, knots, support beams, infrastructure, storage bins, sports complexes, desks, skyscrapers, economics, geometry, car washes, Google Earth, all the old information neatly squared away. This one's called Government Fixed. It's a horrible poem. Okay. Yeah. Non-sinusoidal waveform. The new music video on the internet, man's... Is this thing on?
Yeah.
Okay. Tell me you love me decorations. Key and ignition, the fear of empty syllables clacking, lulling hills of a screensaver, how I miss you purposelessness. As trees exist between, branching out into both earth and sky, rope swing pendulum, you are the silhouette of my profile. We saw ourselves, skewered heads on limbs, but tunnel vision is a recipe without ... One look suspending every face.